about emotion and miscarriage.
Yes.
Like, what role does a woman's emotional state play on her ability to conceive and have a baby?
It's huge because we're going back to this broader definition of the hormones. There's approximately 67 hormones in the woman's body that really need to be considered. So when your emotional state or your stress level is non-optimum, there are hormones that are secreted and then hormones that are suppressed when you are in that mindset, that mood, or that emotional state that is less than optimum. The key one that gets you in the most trouble is cortisol. So when you get stressed out, cortisol is secreted and your sex hormones are suppressed. So the more stressed you are, the less you just dropped your opportunity and your percentage by almost 50%.
By
And then
what
if this is
percent?
50, 50, yes. And then obviously, then you have if this is a stressful situation and your mindset that it's affecting your brain hormones, you have the dopamine, you have things such as serotonin and melatonin. And one thing about hormones is if you can picture all hormones have a positive and negative side, meaning that if we had kind of like a seesaw, okay, I'll just do this. So kind of like this.
Mhm.
So each hormone, each of those 67 hormones has a villain or an opposite. So
Mm.
let's say there were 66 to make it easier. So each one of them pair up. So this means that if cortisol, if this is true, by the way, if cortisol and progesterone are kind of like the one that tips the scale, is if the higher your cortisol, the lower your progesterone. And then if your cortisol or the progesterone, it goes like this. And the
Mm.
problem is it's not only, and this is the biggest problem with the medical model, is they're only looking at the estrogen side or the progesterone side. What about the cortisol side? What about the melatonin side? So a high progesterone or estrogen isn't always the true cause. It might be the low one on the other side and or vice versa. So high
Mm.
cortisol always creates lower sex hormones, and it is one of the key physiological things. Like I said, if I could give everybody this crash course in high school, of
Yeah.
if you knew that there's a hormone that goes against everything you do, you would learn how to eat against or eat for the hormone you're trying to bring up or down.
So the first thing is you have to know in the first place which one is doing what to even know what to eat because
Absolutely.